As we're just about ready to get this one started. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Suns, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Minnesota, just way behind.
And when you look at Minnesota, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
It just feels like they're sputtering right now. Every time you think they've turned the corner, they really haven't.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Patrick Beverley out there with Russell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the three slot. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both. But I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ayton. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Karl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area.
Now here's Booker. He had 35 points last game out. Ayton dishes to Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Russell. No good from Booker.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now, here's Bridges. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Beverley. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Paul. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Three-pointer. Bridges misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
Here's Russell following the score by Phoenix to the wing right side. A floater and the layup good by Beverly. Beverly's got 5 points so far.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The drive by Paul. Count it.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Minnesota leading by 3. Russell with it. 17 points in his last outing. Out to Edwards. The pass to Russell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Russell looking around. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Šarić. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Here's Beverly. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Well, a chance to check out some stats for D'Angelo Russell.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Clock is at 3, and there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. The Suns leading. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Bridges misses. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Utah. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Kicks to Ayton. Edwards against Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Edwards can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Booker finds Bridges. Charge inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. Towns the pass to Beasley. Here's Edwards. Up again, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 8 points. The Suns have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dario Saric. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell passes it to Reed. Off target with his three. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bridges passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Suns getting the bucket. Russell left side. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. So for the Suns, Crowder, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Okogie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Both free throws good from McGee. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Payne. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Beasley after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Now here's Reed. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And the shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Kane looking around. Down low. Here's McGee. Reed with the block. And here is McDaniel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Suns 5th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Outside Crowder. Inside, Beasley with the steal. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Okogie. He kicks to Prince. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Okogie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beasley outside. The dish to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Reed. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 4. Bridges right side. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson for 3. That shot off, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And here's Payne after Taurean Prince hitting the 3.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. And Beasley has the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Reed. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as a favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Here's Bridges. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Prince kicks to Beasley. Shoots over Payne, and that one is good by Beasley.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Johnson outside. Payne. Kaminsky, the second chance points on the tip in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Prince. Beasley outside. Prince misses. Phoenix leading by 4. To the paint. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Beasley. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Beasley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Minnesota. Outside the wings are Beasley and Okogie. Naz Reid out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Count that one. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Baseline try. That one no good. Well, Phoenix shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Kaminsky. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Prince wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Payne's shot is good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now Beasley, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, I'll tell you this. If the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Now here's Payne. He's got 6. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Beasley inside. He's against Bridges. No good from Beasley. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Bridges against Beasley. Johnson from outside. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Crowder. Booker comes in for Bridges, and Paul's subbed in for Payne. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Malik Beasley. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Edwards. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Golden State.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Clock at 4. Towns is doubled. And that one is good. Towns has got 10 points.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Over in the corner, Paul misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
The active hands in anticipation. Patrick Beverly doing Patrick Beverly-like things.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Now here's Beverly. Devin Booker missing his last shot. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Towns.
Well, this is just another weapon that Cat has at his disposal. A 7-footer with a sweet jumper off the pass. How do you guard Karl Anthony Towns anyway?
Now here's Ayton. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Russell against Johnson. It's Russell with the drive. Basket counts. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now Russell. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Booker against Edwards. Booker outside. No good with the triple.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Beverly the pass to Russell. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Phoenix leading by 6. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards is part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
First free throw is good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And Edwards drops them both. And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
Johnson's shot is off. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-5 run. Edwards, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker outside. Takes a 3. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty. Consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and they pick up 2. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Beverly against Paul. Johnson in the corner. And the 3 off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebound.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
Sharch checked in for Phoenix. The Timberwolves also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. No good there. And Minnesota now the other way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Edwards, that's good.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from McGee. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Towns, no luck. Suns have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Paul dishes to Johnson.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Poked away. Outside, Russell. Wide open look. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Down low. Here's Sharch. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Russell against Johnson. Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick-and-roll game.
Now here's Paul. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Russell inside. Covered by Sharch. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
On the wing, Johnson from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Towns. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Right side, Edwards. Back to Russell. Puts it up. They grab their own miss. Towns. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Bridges is checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Okogie subbed in for Russell. Here's Beasley. He has 7. From the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
And he hits the first of 3. That one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he nails the third.
and didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Payne. He's got 8. Stolen away. All by himself. A finish. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. And he comes up with the deuce. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. From deep three-point range. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Prince is checked in for McDaniel. .116 left now here in the second. Payne finds Booker. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Bridges.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Crowder, he's checked in for Sharge. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Here's Okogie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Left side, Edwards. That shot is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker with no one around buries it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 8.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Beasley kicks to Prince. Fires from deep. Payne grabs the board.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
To the inside, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
There's the pass to Okogie. And the 3-ball is good. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game. Booker with it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. The Suns on top, up 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be far.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 13 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the hard-driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire.
This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Inside. And it's Saric. That time on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Ayton. Russell against Saric. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Beverly. Russell with a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 16.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Bridges for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Beverly the pass to Towns. He dishes it to Russell. To the left side wing. Beverly wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Beverly against Paul. Booker outside. Teardrop shot. And the layup is good. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Russell kicks to Edwards. Pass to Vanderbilt. Towns trying to get open. Vanderbilt misses. Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Edwards drawing the double team. Russell from long range. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. Russell passes to Towns. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Kicks it to Saric. Bridges against Edwards. Saric has the open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Outside, Towns. Going inside. Out to Edwards. Offensive rebound. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 13-5 run. Paul against Beverly. Paul dishes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Booker inside. Russell's there. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
So for the Suns, Kaminsky comes in for Saric, and Johnson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Bounce pass from Beverly. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Ayton.
Yeah, easy call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
First one falls for it. And McDaniels drops them both. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Booker after the basket by Minnesota. Into the lane. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Johnson, the pass to Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Russell. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Paul penetrating. And it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know Chris Paul is a pass-first type point guard, but boy, can he score it.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And here is Johnson. 14 points for him. Ayton up top. Defended by Beverly. A nice shot by Booker.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Russell against Johnson. And that one's good. Russell's got 19 points.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Booker looking around. From deep, Johnson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell passes to Towns. It's deflected, and they get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. So for the Suns, Jay Crowder's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Beasley in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Beasley. He's got 9. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 10. Here's Payne. Feeds to Kaminsky. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Frank Kaminsky. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Payne finds Johnson. Payne in the post. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Deep 2 from Russell. And the shot falls short this time. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Reed with the block. Beasley outside. The pass to Reed. Outside, Russell. With the floater. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. The drive by Booker. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Russell in the corner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Russell's got 18 points now here in the second half. Suns leading by 9. Now Payne. 8 points for him. Kaminsky with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kaminsky. And yes, it's good. Kaminsky's got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Prince. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Russell finds Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Payne. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Suns leading by 8. Pass to McGee. Reed with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Booker against Russell. McGee with the block. Crowder with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. This is to McGee. Back to Crowder. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Russell with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Reed. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now here's Booker. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. The 3. Off target with that shot.
Well, you want to see some more ferocity on the defensive end from D'Angelo Russell. Right there, he proves what a force he can be.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They're leading by 8. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Beasley in at the 1. Reid with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
The rejection by Paul. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Russell. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Russell against Booker. Pass to Prince. And it's Beasley in the corner. 6 to shoot. From the wing. And that one goes long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So it's the Timberwolves now after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Beasley. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
To the paint. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And that one is good by Beasley. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Russell against Booker. Paul outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Saric has checked in for Phoenix. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Beverly, the pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Kicks it to Beverly. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his third foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. That's a 2 from Towns. Vanderbilt the pass to Towns. Basket good. And that's now 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is cooking right now, and the defense has nothing for him.
Saric in the high post. Bridges against Edwards. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 23.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Ball against Beverly. Passes to Towns. And it's good off the back rim and in. 23 points in the game.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns reading the situation and finding an opportunity in the mid-range.
Booker against Beasley. The drive by Booker. And that one, good. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Vanderbilt. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Vanderbilt the pass to Edwards. Driving in. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Beverly against Paul. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Beverly against Paul. Outside, Towns. And Beverly kicks to Towns. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Patrick Beverly is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And we know Patrick Beverly is one of those guys you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverly has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Both free throws good from Beverly.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Bridges outside. Now the pass to Booker. Saric right side. Back to Booker from downtown. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 18. Edwards got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Vanderbilt with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another three for Phoenix. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here's Beverly following the three from Chris Paul. Beverly the pass to Beasley. Towns at the elbow. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
And Saric kicks to Booker. Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 24 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, Ayton in position. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Shot clock at 6. On its way from Beasley for 2. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 23. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Beasley. Booker finds Saric. Good ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Ayton with the block. Here's Vanderbilt.
When Dario is working this hard on the defensive end, it's key because his activity can make a real difference.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Saric. Here's Booker. Covered by Beasley. Ayton dishes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
And here's Beverly. Pass to Vanderbilt. He kicks to Edwards. The dish to Beasley. He takes it in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And Saric kicks to Booker. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 21. Beverly the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Down low. Here's Saric. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Beverly. Outside Edwards. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul finds Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got 33.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move in the catch-and-shoot money.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Beverly against Paul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Phoenix making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Paul. And both free throws good for Beasley. Phoenix leading by 22. Craig kicks to Booker. Passes it to Shamet. Back to Booker. Here's Shamet. And there's the pass to Saric. Over Reed. Tips it. And Booker able to finish. Booker's got 35 in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Chris Paul.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Here's Shamet. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Shamet the pass to Holiday. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky comes in for Saric, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Booker. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels checked in. So it's the Timberwolves now. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Reed. Here's Bolmaro. Just 5 to shoot. Reed misses. Shamet with it. Kicks to Holiday. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.